Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Back to the Dawn, shall we? It's on Xbox, PC Game Pass. I'm checking it out for the very first time, so let's dive in now. Who are you? Fox Thomas or Black Panther Bob? Thomas is a journalist for Woodpecker TV and gets drawn into the city's shadowy underbelly while investigating a story. 3 strength, 4 agility, intelligence, and charisma. And Black Panther Bob is an undercover detective who poses as a criminal and infiltrates the prison for a top secret mission. And then the other one is not captured. All right, well, I don't know. Black Panther Bob just seems amazing. Like, I'm in the prison infiltrating. It's like, it's got some Tango and Cash vibes. I'm all about it. Oh, it's a tougher challenge than Thomas. Interesting. I'm intrigued. Let's see what happens. All right, so select your past. I could be a SWAT officer, a detective, or a beat cop, and it gives me some different positive, negative, and specialties. So if I was a detective, sleepiness does not reduce body and you gain intelligence and agility at night. My satiety is depleted faster, so I have to eat more for some reason as a detective. I have a multi-threaded brain and I'm a criminal profiler. When night falls, the evils of the city awaken. Thieves, drug dealers, gangsters, and murderers run rampant through the streets. As a detective, you must attend the aftermath. However, night after night spent investigating the very worst elements of society has left you with chronic stomach troubles. Oh, that's the eating thing. Beat comp means I get more charisma, more stamina. And SWAT is like, I'm hooked on painkillers. That is so funny. Now, I like the detective, even though I gotta eat, got some stomach problems. And I've got white, black, or gray mode. So, it looks like black or gray is like normal or hard. Recommended mode. Let's do that. I already picked the harder character, so let's go with the black mode. Yeah. The greedy serpent devours its own tail like an eternal cycle of defecation. That's a beautiful way of putting it. Uropupos. Oh my god, I'm at a funeral. I like this graphic novel approach. The picture on the grave is something else. There's something in that hoof. It's a medal. Man, there's a lot going on at this funeral. A lot of interested parties. A lot of intrigue. Is that a motorcycle helmet? That dog is like, my arm is injured. It's unrelated. One week after the funeral, Saul's Video Rentals, downtown, Central District. And have you informed the authorities, such as the Environmental Protection Agency or City Hall? Of course, but they're useless. None of them want to take responsibility. I heard that the mayor's nephew has shares in the plant. The bastards are all in on it together. They see us poor people here as less than nothing. I see. Thank you for agreeing to speak with me. Viewers, is the tragic situation here the result of illegal sewage dumping? And is the inaction of the authorities due to the mayor's involvement? We'll continue to investigate the story, so stay tuned for our follow-up report. I wonder if that's the Fox doing that. Saul yawns. Hey, afternoon, Rocky. Oh, there's the dog with the arm. How's business? Need me to brush the cobwebs off ya? Heh, that would be much appreciated. So what can I do for you, wise guy? Here's the movie I rented. Sorry it's 2 days overdue. I've been really busy lately. I have a broken arm and I was at a funeral. How'd you like my recommendation? Pretty racy stuff, huh? Too damn racy. I thought it was a detective movie when I read the title. I called my wife in to watch it with me. Uh-oh. You almost got me killed. Ha! Is that how you got the bruise on your arm? Hey-o. You can wipe that damn smile off your face or I'll drag your ass down to the bureau for a little vacation. I got a license to sell these movies. Not even the bureau can go around arresting just anyone, right? So I assume you only sell genuine copies? And you pay every cent of the taxes you owe? Okay, you got me. Hey, as an apology, I have a new movie recommendation. Trust me, it's even better than the last one. Pass. I'm too old to watch 2 of your recommendations in 1 week. I'll just go to your special shelf and pick one out myself. You're missing out. This movie has a plot. Not interested. You went to the funeral, says Rocky. Shouldn't I have? Not according to the Bureau's rules. To hell with the rules. I'll be sure to add those words to your report. Knock yourself out. I could say more if you like. Heh, no need. For what it's worth, I'm sorry about Wesley. He was a good man. I've already heard the eulogy. You know what I want to hear. How did Wesley die? I need to know. I wasn't in charge of that assignment. I don't have the authority to look into it. That's it? There's nothing you can do? Sighs softly. Fine. I'll try to think of a way, but it'll take time. But I don't want this to distract you. Why? Afraid I'll screw up my next assignment? No. I'm afraid something will happen to you, too. ... Pulls a movie out of his coat. The password, Rocky. When? Where? Next Tuesday. A real estate ad in the Boulderton Times. See you, Rocky. Check out the movie cover. Behind bars? Heh. Oh, crap. That's us. Prologue. The Night Owl. I am a night owl. If you're facing injustice, call Jimmy, attorney at law. Yep, that's me. Let me fight for your rights. Transition music. A winning lotto ticket was sold at a store in Easton today. After taxes, the prize is $67 million. Who knows? The lucky winner could be watching right now. Canned laughter. Now, law enforcement. Boulderton PD recently succeeded in busting an international drug trafficking ring in a coordinated operation with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. A spokesman for the Bureau said that a gunfight erupted at the scene in which one of their undercover agents was killed. In business news, the devastating effect of last month's fire at the hops biotech laboratory continue to be felt. Some analysts say the fire may set back the company's development of new drugs by years, which could cause it to lose a large share of the market. Negative news on multiple fronts surrounding the company has been sent to Hops Biotech's share price plummeting. Next, the latest on the city's mayoral election. The incumbent mayor's approval rating dropped 2.3 points this week in the wake of the Lame Leg River contamination affair. As a result, fellow Conservative Party candidate Dr. Carter announced this morning, while his strategy to combine votes has been strongly opposed by the Liberal Party candidate, the state court has not yet taken a position on the matter. The time is 8 p.m. Coming up next, our current affairs talk show, Tit for Tat. For me, Kent, all of us here in the studio, good night. Welcome to tonight's edition of Tit for Tat. I'm your host, Pat. We have two great guests here for you tonight. Renowned international expert, Professor Francis, and Mr. Hugan, Air Force military advisor. Gentlemen, welcome. I'm sure the topic on everyone's minds these days is the latest offensive by the Aslovia Liberation Army. What are your thoughts on the development that the ALA have supposedly captured several important towns in the north of the country? First of all, I hope everyone in our country can rest assured that, at the present time, the conflict appears to be localized to the north of Aslovia. The fighting will never come anywhere near the border, and our troops are being deployed to Aslovia to help quell the dispute as soon as possible. Mr. Hugan, if I may interrupt, according to my recent polls, most Aslovians are dissatisfied with what is effectively a dictatorship by the monarchy. What is your view on that? Professor, I'm not sure about the source of such polling data, but if it's true that the Aslovian monarchy is a dictatorship, how could this poll of dissenting voices have been obtained? Okay, let me rephrase the question. Sources say that the reason President Austin agreed to station extra troops was a deal with the Aslovian monarchy, a deal that included, among other things, an enormous donation to the Conservative Party for next year's presidential election. Professor, I'm starting to wonder if you're a political scientist or a journalist. This baseless argument is nothing more than the Liberal Party's quite frankly absurd attempt to derail next year's presidential election. Is that the only answer you have to my question? Of course. Boulderton University's Board of Trustees are all Liberal Party members. You're naturally biased in their favor, so I understand why you would ask such a provocative question, but it seems pointless for me to discuss it further. I thought this show was called Tit for Tat, not Tittle Tattle. Gentlemen, please, I think we should... Hold on, I've just received some breaking news. Acting on a tip-off, Boulderton PD has arrested a motorcycle gang in North Point. We now take you live to the scene. We'll be right back. Oh, is this me getting busted? And going behind bars? Police bust motorcycle gang. I'm Sergeant Norman from Boulderton PD. These bikers are all from the same underground racing gang. It took us days of tracking to intercept their communications. They just want to race? What's wrong with that? As well as apprehending the criminals, we seized a significant amount of illegal cash. Cash isn't illegal. It could be from gambling, or it could be stolen. In any case, our investigation is ongoing. Stay tuned for further developments. I'm Norman, and remember, the thin blue line is always here to protect you. Boulderton PD on a roll. Crime rate at record low. The mayor has been strongly pushing his new policing policy this year, and it's truly paid off, with the police successfully solving a number of major crimes after working with the Investigation Bureau to bust an international drug trafficking ring last month. Boulderton PD scored a major win yesterday with the arrest of numerous motorcycle gang members that posed a serious threat to law and order in the city. At a police commendation ceremony, the mayor promised that if he wins the next election, he will continue working tirelessly to make Boulderton the safest city in the Animal Federation. Aslovia's autonomous province of Vigrid has been rocked by political unrest in recent days. According to reliable sources, A group of mid-ranking military officers calling themselves the Vigrid Independence Army, or the VIA, has occupied the provincial government headquarters and declared Vigrid's independence while also forming a strategic alliance with the Aslovia Liberation Army. The Aslovian government immediately dispatched troops from neighboring states to suppress the coup, but the ALA has already occupied the cities surrounding the capital, a move that has allowed the anti-government alliance to expand the area of the country under its de facto control. All right. Interesting. A month later, Boulderton Prison Infirmary consultation room. Is that a sloth? Work folders, inmate information. Okay, found the file. Browse the records. It is a sloth. Tim the Sloth, chronic skin condition, not contagious, requires injections every Monday and Friday. Jimmy the Giraffe, hypertension with mild complications, requires an intravenous drip every Tuesday and Saturday. Kevin the Koala, hypersomnia, genetic, requires medication every Wednesday and Saturday. Diego the Alpaca, type 1 diabetes, requires animal insulin every Wednesday. So, a lot going on Wednesday. Bob the Black Panther, that's me, shoulder injury, kidney stones, and chronic stomach ulcers, requires injection every Monday and Friday. No, he's not here. Let's check the medical records of the healthy inmates then. Staring at the screen, where are you? Damn, Fenrir's name isn't here either. Does that mean he's not an inmate? Click. Uh-oh. Sounds like the doc's coming back. I'll stop here for now. Sit back in the examination chair. Why do you look out of breath? Is the chair uncomfortable? Yeah, my bad shoulder hurts when I lean back. Oh, really? I was just about to tell you how well you've been recovering these past 2 weeks. If you carry on coming in for your treatment, your injuries should heal very soon. Thank you, Dr. Beth Poodle. That is good news. Updated infirmary treating permit. After your physical, you get bad news and good news. The bad news is that your injuries haven't healed yet. The good news is that you can still go to the infirmary on Monday and Friday mornings for treatment. You're welcome, but to be honest, you really don't seem like a violent criminal who would assault a police officer. You don't really seem like what's the right word? A thug. What makes you think that? Heh, I don't know. Maybe just female intuition. Don't say any more? Okay, that's enough small talk. Time for your shot. After receiving a shot in the arm, you leave the consultation room. There were no leads in the doctor's electronic medical records. I guess I can eliminate the infirmary from the list of potential locations. Take the card out of your pocket. Laundry Express business card. A folded business card for the largest chain of laundromats in the Animal Federation. Rocky put it in the Behind the Bars video in case you smuggled into prison. Unfolds the card. Exhale. Puff, puff, puff. After waiting a moment, revealed prison map. The Investigation Bureau's Operational Technology Division has used a special invisible ink to print a map of the prison on the inside of a folding business card. By breathing on it, the enzymes in the mouth make it temporarily visible. Make a mark on the map. Including the infirmary, I've pretty much explored every location accessible to the inmates. I can't just wander into other areas of the prison. The damn mission is way harder than I expected. No information, no support. I still don't even know why I need to find this guy. And counting today, I've been here a whole month already. I haven't found a single clue to suggest that Fenrir is even here. After today, I only have 20 days until the mission deadline is up. I can't carry on like this. I need to call Rocky tonight. Hopefully he can give me some help. All right. New quest, 1 month in. Cool. All right, so now I'm playing the game. It's really colorful. Actually, the color palette, the icons, it seems like it's from the team that does the heavy metal tower defense zombie game. that I played a bit on the channel. I wonder if it is the same group. I love the font, the coloring, the style of these graphics. It's awesome. All right. Let's see how time passes, shall we? What? Need some help? Befriending memory, trade, chat, give a gift. Chat. This world's messed up. Fernando, you sound pretty down. Is something wrong? I got a letter from my brother Alan. He was released from prison last week, and I guess you're not happy for him? Heh. I'm only in here because of him, but then his sentence gets reduced and he's released before me. Why did his sentence get reduced? In exchange for providing information. Information on you? Heh. You guessed it. Ouch. That's awful. Tim, huh? Okay. I could befriend him. I don't know if I need that. Inmates must not remove any items from the infirmary. Let me sleep a little, says Walter. All right, buddy. It took 10 minutes to do what I've already done. I have in my pocket a soda. Are these cookies? Cookie, soda, painkiller, protein powder. Inmate 2124 requesting return to Gen Pop. Hey, Bob. Huh? I've been looking for you hours, man. Where you been? The infirmary to get my shoulder checked out. No wonder you smell like that lady doctor's perfume. Hey-oh. Oh, boy. Okay, enough of that. What do you want me for? Not me. The boss. Alex? Yeah, seems like he's got a job for you. But it probably ain't nothing important, or he'd ask me, right? Ha 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 ha. Go and see him. Look at that lion. Vincent said you wanted me for something? That's right, Bob. It's been 10 days since you joined the Sharp Tooth gang. Yep, my teeth are sharp. But have you noticed a problem? A problem? What do you mean? I mean, it seems like you haven't actually done anything for the gang in the last 10 days. I made you one of us because you and I are both natural-born hunters. But if you just coast along and keep your head down, how am I supposed to explain that to the others? I just don't want to steal anyone else's thunder. Heh. I know you like to keep a low profile, but that's not what I need. Okay, I get it. So what do you want me to do? Good, that's what I want to hear. Listen up. A little bird told me that Jumbo and Caesar are planning to put on a big show. I just can't sit and watch, so I need you to make some preparations so that we have a better chance of winning when we're up on stage. Oh my god, what do you mean on stage? Let's see what you need to do. Teeth and skills. You may not believe it. The game I was thinking of, by the way, just came to me, The Last Spell. But I spent quite a few years in a military academy. Both the classroom and the battlefield taught me that no matter what kind of battle you're fighting, in the end, it all comes down to equipment and technology. But those are major weaknesses for the Sharptooth gang. The Black Claw gang has Richard the Weapon Master, and the Bigfoot gang has Franklin the Tech Nerd. All we've got are a lunatic, a wrestler, a glutton, and a rapper. Before the war breaks out, I want to teach these guys some useful skills. Anything will be better than nothing. There's no way Richard or Franklin will share anything with me, so I need someone to be my diplomat. And as I said before, you're the only one in the gang to count on right now, so I can either befriend the Babarusa or the zebra. Alright, sure, I get $50 if I do this. It should be a walk in the park for you, right? No? Okay, I'll handle it. Yo, man, what's up? Chat? Yo, man, give my new punchline a listen. I think you'll dig it. Lay it on me. Yo, my lyrics are like a punch to the face. Ain't no rapper could spit harder than me. Heh. Then my rhymes are like bullets. Even hardened killers piss their pants. Aw, man, I could tell you ain't no jerk. Yeah, you know I'm gonna get my own territory when I get out of here. You should come work for me, bro. We'll own the streets and make some sweet-ass music. The label will be called High Pan Records. How do you like the sound of that? Sounds great, man. Alright. So that did take 10 minutes. I need a zebra. Is that my own cell? Oh, I went up to the top. Max, asking Raphael to negotiate with the Bigfoot gang was nothing but a waste of time. Those bastards wanted the kitchen all to themselves right from the start. They think we're a bunch of pussies. If you ask me, we should set fire to their storage room. Show them we mean business. Whoa. Calm down. It's not time to go to war with them yet. And don't forget about the Sharptooth gang. Alex isn't stupid. He could be waiting for us to wipe each other out, so he could just wade in and take the spoils. What exactly are the spoils in prison? I don't know where this guy is. Let's see if I can figure out some info. 1 month in. So the main quest is, your superior at the Investigation Bureau has ordered you to go undercover in Boulderton Prison as a member of the street racing gang. Your objective, find a wolf known as Fenrir. It's been 1 month already, and although you have been to most of the locations that are accessible to inmates, met a lot of interesting characters, and even joined the Sharptooth gang, you're still no closer to achieving your goal. So far, you've been unable to find a single trace of Fenrir, and according to the instructions of the mission disc, the deadline is less than a month away. With the clock ticking, you'll have to call your superior Rocky the Sharpay and hope that he can use the Bureau's resources to help you. Also, you have something personal to ask him. And then, I need this zebra or the boar. Babirusa. Okay. There's a few problems with this, but we'll pretend like we've got it. Alright. Nice. It's a pretty clean prison. The Corleone family. Based on the acclaimed novel of the same name, it chronicles how the lowly mobster Vito the Leopard used his ruthlessness and intelligence to become a mafia boss. The movie was once voted the second most popular among prisoners. Very popular. There's some Java. Nobody's in the lounge. That looks pretty nice, actually. Storage closet. It's got a camera on it. TV room. Locked up. So I guess in the upper left, it says I'm on camera. Do I know where these dudes are? Not really. Prison schedule. Morning head count, lunch, recreation, dinner, bathroom, lockdown. Sucks. Alright. What's going on here? The wheels of fate have started to turn. There's the boar down there. The time of judgment is at hand. I must find better offerings. The stars in the ocean will be pleased. Yakaku Shubs. Yakaku Shubs. Alright, we got some totally cool guys. Hey there, what's up, handsome? Hi, buddy. Gotta talk to these boars down here. Look at that elephant just sitting there. That's sweet. Terms are simple. Starting from today, if the Black Claw Gang wants to carry on moving product through the kitchen, the fee goes up by 50%. Come on, Frank, that's against the code. The fee was set when the territories were first agreed. You can't change it now. Heh, there's a reason for the increase. The truck driver who delivers the ingredients, old Ben, as you know, he's retired. Now his son's taken over the job. Well, the kid's a pain in the ass. He wants double every month. Surely you can't expect the Bigfoot gang to foot the whole bill. Hey, now that sounds like a problem you should be taking care of. And how do I even know you're not just making the whole thing up? I don't care if you believe me or not. The increase is non-negotiable. You tell Caesar that if he ain't willing to pay, then he could find a new way to move his product. Fine, I'll give him the message. Just wait for his answer. Ooh. Huh? What's up? Richard, I've been wondering, how come you haven't joined the Sharptooth gang? What? Did Alex send you to recruit me? No, I'm just curious. Come join the gang. Alex said you should join or he'll kill you. The answer's simple. Don't even try to compare my tusks with those fangs of yours. To us, Babaroosas, they're just like itty-bitty milk teeth that never shed blood. Heh, so you've shed blood? I thought you were herbivores. Our tusks have shed plenty of blood, but unlike you, we shed our own blood. Because we accidentally stab ourselves with these things. They're really hard to use. Forget it, I'm not surprised. We're all pretty rare. Because our tusks pierce the snout, it's extremely painful. A lot of youngsters have them removed before they reach adulthood nowadays. It's ridiculous. Barbarossa women won't look twice at those cowards. It's a vicious circle. The birth rate just keeps going down. Whoa. Well, I guess every species has its own problems. Alright, his rapport will help you. I befriended him. Babarossa, there's not many of his kind, and he was offended that you compared his tusks to your canine teeth. After all, his terrifying tusks that pierce the snout are a trait of which he's particularly proud. According to him, although the tusk growth is extremely painful, it's proof of manhood for a Babarossa. Among his kind, cowards who are too afraid to grow tusks do not get any female attention. Alright, so I gotta befriend them both? Alright, well, let's find the other guy. Oh, I can, teleport. So there's fast travel, that's cool. There's a giraffe. There's a panda. This game is hilarious. Koala. I tell you, if someone could give me a cold beer right now, I'd be willing to go to Seg for him. Ho ho, beer tastes so bland. It cannot hold a candle to my excellent spirits. Haha, say what you like about your spirits. The vodka from my hometown will put hair on your chest. Just one sip will blow your mind. I got my hands on a bottle the other day. I'll share it with you guys sometime. Awesome, buddy. I had some in this bar up north one time. That stuff's so strong, it'll go up with just one spark, says Teddy. I hear some guys use it to make Molotov cocktails. Hakuna. Hey, keep your voice down, dumbass. You want Bruce to hear you? Ooh, with this skill enabled, you'll be able to craft liquor into Molotov cocktails on the workbench. Sweet. Enable? Oh, I don't have any skill points. Okay. Well, I gotta say, this game is super interesting. When I saw the screenshots of a pixel game, I thought it was kind of like a JRPG, but it's almost like, a time-based detective game. It's got I suppose sort of Animal Disco Elysium mixed with Persona's non-combat moments, kind of. It's just really interesting, and I'd love to know what you think of it. Have you played this? Would you like to see more of it? Let me know in the comments below what you're feeling, and everyone, thank you so much for watching. Take care.